Okay, so obviously I just got done kayaking around the lake. You can see I have my neighbor's kayak stuffed in the Jeep. I still need to get my own kayak. That needs to happen. But in the meantime, he's super sweet. He lets me take his anytime I want. So I put in the water about 5:30 this morning, which was my intention. I love kayaking super early around the lake. I have the whole thing to myself. It's so peaceful and quiet. Oh my gosh, you guys. Like literally, I feel like I'm in heaven. So it's about 8:30 now. So I was in the water for about 3 hours. You always see something different. That's what I love about kayaking in the lake. Like sometimes you see a bunch of turtles. I've seen blue herons. I've seen kingfishers actually diving into the water for birds. Today was pretty quiet. I had some curious fish, which is always fun. Like the fish are so curious about the kayak. If you just sit in the water and you don't paddle, they will literally just like swarm around the boat. They'll come up to it and like kiss it. it's I just love it so much. But anyway, I'm gonna head home now because I am starving. It's about 8:30, so I'm gonna make some breakfast and then figure out what I'm doing with the rest of my day. So I've got the tortilla down and then I put a little bit of cream cheese, or sorry, not cream cheese, cottage cheese. And then I'll put my eggs on, tomato, onion, cheese. I also recently started adding heavy whipping cream to my coffee. Oh my goodness, if you want a treat, instead of milk, add this. It is so, so good. A lot of you have been asking for a house tour. I still need to talk to my husband about that to see if he's comfortable with it. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you my dressing room slash office. So this desk is an antique. I literally got that when I was 10 years old from my parents. Love this. This is from Chip and Joe's Magnolia. I love this plant stand. It's so cute. And then you guys have seen this already, but literally the joy of my life right now is having wooden hangers, and I love the way it looks. And this is a pie safe, also an antique. I actually lugged this home from Kansas. I like using it, don't mind my Yeti on top, but I like using it as a sweater chest. And then I have some of my books on the bottom that I need to find shelving for. And just another view, there's the desk, and then over there, antique, these are all antiques. I just love antiques. And obviously lots of plants. Love my plants. Okay, I am feeling so mellow right now. There's something about being out on the water, especially early in the morning, that just makes my brain feel like mush, but in a really good way. But I wanted to share with you guys a couple things. First of all, thank you so much to Meritt for sponsoring a portion of this video. They offered to send me a couple products to talk about with you guys. Most of these I've tried before and I absolutely love them, and I love Meritt. I just think they are a really beautiful beauty and cosmetics line. So the first thing they sent me was, actually, let's put this down here. You guys know, I've talked about this before. This is their Great Skin. This is their Instant Glow Serum. Oh my gosh. I have started using this twice a day. I use it in the morning before my moisturizer, and then I indulge and use it in the evening before my moisturizer because this leaves my skin so plump and soft. Like, you know, when you wake up in the morning, you can kind of like feel the texture of your skin and how it reacted to what you put on it overnight. This, oh my goodness, if I skip this, my skin does not feel as soft. I put this on and it's like, whoa. I love that about this product, plus the glow that it gives you is beautiful, and this plays really well under makeup as well. Also with the glow serum, I want to just read from the box like the amazing ingredients that are in here, because it literally is like elixir of the gods in here. So it's 2% niacinamide for brightening, 4 types of hyaluronic acid for deep hydration. My skin loves hyaluronic acid. I use this with the hyaluronic acid serum and the moisturizer from Beauty Pie. Oh my goodness, like the trifecta of perfection if you're looking to plump and moisturize your skin. Love it. The other ingredients in this are caffeine-rich cacao seed extract for plumping, Japanese gold thread root for soothing and antioxidant protection, and then it's pH balanced as well. This next thing they sent me, I was so excited to get this because I have been trying to find a pinky peach tone blush that does not have a bluish undertone, which is almost impossible. And I love cream blushes in the summertime. So they let me pick out the shade of my choice. This is in the shade Beverly Hills. This is their Flush Balm. Oh my gosh, I believe this is one of their best sellers, and I can see why. I have worn this blush, which I have it on now on my face, but I've worn this kayaking. I've worn it hiking, like intense hiking, and it stays on my face. It doesn't disappear, which is a problem for me. For all blushes, whether they're powder, cream, whatever, blush for whatever reason just tends to like disappear off my face. So the fact that this is like this super lightweight, beautiful balm that just goes on and stays on, I think is fantastic. And like I said, the color is to die for. The other thing they sent me was their highlighting balm. I'm actually going to give this away because I've tried this before. It is gorgeous, but I just opened up a second container of highlighter, not from Meritt, but I want to make sure I go through those products. Otherwise, they're going to go bad. But this is so pretty. If you just want this like pearlized, lit from within, not sparkly, not chunky glitter highlight, this is for you. Again, it's a balm, so you just tap, tap, tap it on the high points of your cheekbones, and just kind of like catches the light and reflects it in this really, really beautiful way. And then finally, included in the items they sent me was one of their lipsticks. This is in the shade Power. This is a little too dark for me. I honestly never wear reds. I never wear reds. I went through a phase years ago where all I wore was red. Now I just strictly wear like pinky nudie colors. But again, I'm going to give this away because it is a gorgeous, cool toned red if you like reds. And I've tried this shade before and it's gorgeous. You can actually sheer it out. Like if you don't want to go full on red with like an actual swipe of this matte lipstick, it's like a comfort matte. You can take a brush or even your finger and just tap, tap, tap it on, blot your lips with a tissue, and it gives you this beautiful like red stain. Like I just bit into a popsicle. It's summertime, that kind of vibe. And then if you want to add a little bit of juicy on top, I just put like a regular balm on top, like a clear balm, and it looks really, really pretty. So I will have all these items listed and linked for you down below if you'd like to check them out. And thanks again to Meritt for not only sending me these, but also sponsoring a portion of this video. So many of you have been asking for a life update, which thank you guys so much for just constantly asking, checking in on me, wanting to know how I'm doing, how my husband's doing, what's going on with the move, our new jobs, all that stuff. So as of now, we are keeping the house. We got, as you know, my husband a little apartment in Wyoming. So not ideal in the sense that I really, and neither does he, want to be paying a mortgage and a rent simultaneously, but for now it just makes sense. So that's what we're doing. And then his job's going well. Again, it's kind of like an entry-level position, if you will. So he definitely took a couple steps backwards. The nice thing is his schedule is 8 days on, 6 days off. That's another reason why having 2 places is working for us, because he does have that extended period of time off. And then, yeah, he also has the ability to work overtime. So sometimes he'll work like 10 days in a row and then come home just to get the OT, which has been amazing. My job is going really, really well. I love it so much. It's super hyper creative, but it's also like pushing me out of my comfort zone. I do and will be doing a lot of one-to-one calls, client facing over Zoom. So it's getting me more comfortable being on camera, which probably sounds odd since I do this. But to me, there's a big difference, like just talking into a camera versus talking into a computer screen and having somebody else staring back at you. For some reason, my mind sometimes just gets like super nervous and anxious. So keep that in prayer. I'm sure the more I do it, the more comfortable I will be, but it's just such a blessing having that job. I love it. The only thing I will say that's been an adjustment is it's not consistent hours. It's kind of like feast or famine, just depending on how many clients we get. I should have mentioned when I started talking that I'm doing styling, but for men only. And this is like a super high level boutique styling firm. It's not like Stitch Fix where it's just like, here's 5 items and you'll love this. Like it's basically an image consultancy where like from start to finish, everything from skincare to hairstyles to grooming to personal shopping. We do everything for these guys. It's fantastic. So because my hours are a little bit erratic with my new job, and because I've yet to fill the, time with more freelance work, I just decided like take advantage of this time and savor it and go kayaking at 5:30 in the morning, stay up late and look at the stars. Just more like being in nature and just enjoying being outside, and nothing to do with like, I'm going to sleep until noon and then stay up till 4 in the morning. That's not my vibe. I get up every day between 4 and 5, even if I don't have to. I just love being up early in the morning. If I'm not down at the lake kayaking, I take my walk for about an hour, starting at about 5 a.m. because the world's quiet up here, but the world's really, really quiet at 5 in the morning. I literally feel like it is just me and the Lord and creation, and nothing else exists, and it is intoxicating. I was reading through Walden, and he said at one point, "For I was rich, if not in money, in sunny days and summer hours, and I spent them lavishly." And I just thought, oh my gosh, that is my summer right now. So yeah, that's like life update. I hope this portion of the video isn't 30 minutes long. But yeah. Okay, so my intention was to pick some raspberries. We have them all over the mountain. This year we don't have as many as we usually do because it didn't rain a lot in the spring. But what we do have is really yummy right now. They taste like candy. So I am going to pick what I can, but I probably won't be out here too long because the skies are darkening. Hear that thunder? We've got a major storm rolling in, and I don't want to get caught in it because even though it's summertime, storms in the summer for us mean hail and sometimes really big pieces of it. Okay, I promise I'm not trying to get all like Susie Homemaker on you just for the sake of this vlog. I really do need to make homemade bread because it's Friday night. I just got back from picking the raspberries, and tomorrow night some of the people that live around us are having a little get together and everybody's bringing something, and I volunteered to make bread and I forgot to do it earlier, and I don't want to have to do this tomorrow because in the morning I want to go out for a hike. So this is no knead herb bread, herby bread. And so I'm gonna add rosemary and thyme to this and from some freshly roasted garlic. But the first step is to make a little well in your flour, yeast, and salt mixture. And then I'm gonna add some water. I'll include this recipe in the description box. I grabbed it off of Pinterest and it is one of my go-tos. I love making fresh homemade bread. There's nothing like it. It's so good. It feels so good to have showered and put on makeup after that hike. Oh my gosh, I've never left that early in the morning, but last night I was like, you know what would be amazing is to hike early in the morning, a super long one, pack up my breakfast, pack up some coffee, find like a great spot to eat. And I did, and it was the most magical thing. I had the best time. It took me about 6 hours to hike 10.43 miles. I move like a turtle. Like I wanna see everything, I wanna hear everything. You know, obviously stopping for breakfast, stopping for a couple breaks, just to like listen to silence is the best thing. Just listen to the birds, listen to the water and the mountain spring. It's so, oh, I just love it so much. But in any event, the bread I was making last night turned out really, really well. In fact, I'm going to head out in about an hour to my neighbors for the little dinner get together in their garage, which I'm so excited about. My neighbor fishes for walleye and then he fries it up and it is so, so good. That was part of the reason, if I'm being honest, why I wanted to do a mega hike today, because I thought, oh, I'm going crazy tonight and stuffing my face. So I wanted a major calorie burn beforehand. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed just a simple summer vlog. This is what my life looks like most of the time when, you know, I have some downtime and I don't have a lot of hours to work during the week and my husband's in Wyoming and I'm here by myself. So I always find something to amuse myself. I very rarely get bored. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this and maybe we'll do it, I don't know, once a month. Let me know if you'd be interested. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you're having a good one and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Authentic hiking shots.